Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I'm back in Borneo with a rare jungle mango called Asam Kamantan or Asam Lamantam, which basically means sour fruit from Kalimantan. Well, here I'm not in Kalimantan, I'm in Sarawak, another state in Borneo, and those nice Ivan people here. Hi folks, you're on YouTube. Those nice Ivan people here, they were feeding me durian all morning, and then they gave me those mangoes for free. They had a whole big box full of them, and they were already too far gone, so they didn't even want money for them. Pity that they'll have to throw away all the other ones. Yeah, there are like two schools of mango lovers here in Borneo. The ones say the jungle mangoes are too smelly, we want all these imported mangoes, either imported fruit from Thailand or other places, or imported trees from Thailand, West Malaysia and the Philippines. And the other school says all this Mangifera indica. By the way, Mangifera indica is basically the only mango species we know in the West. All the thousands of varieties we have in the West are basically Mangifera indica. They say all this Mangifera indica, you have to spray them with so much poison, so many pesticides, that we prefer the native jungle mangoes, which you can grow without pesticides. The downside with those jungle mangoes is the smell. I wouldn't want those in my flat. Those are not too smelly, but smelly enough. They smell of old gasoline and old machine oil. Well, this Asam Kamantan is a little bit of a mysterious species. I've found it, or I've recognized it only here in this area. I saw it once in Serian a couple years ago, and now I've seen it for the third time here in Kuching. So this is in the western portion of Sarawak. Also, it's one of the few mangoes which are ripe right now. Today is December 1st. The Bambagan or Boang mango is ripe pretty much everywhere. A couple Mangifera indica are ripe, although I suspect that most of them are imported fruit, but a couple ones might be from trees from here. And then the markets are full of absolutely green small Mangifera indica, which are being used for sambals and curries and so on, but no ripe ones. And then you see this here from time to time. Well, yeah, all those native mangoes, they are called Asam, which basically means sour. And yeah, you can expect that a lot of them are more sour than the Mangifera indica. However, some of them have been bred into varieties which are actually quite nice and tasty. Now let's see with this Asam Kamantan. The Latin name is Mangifera torquenda because, well, I couldn't do it with two hands on the video, so I did it before the video. You cut around the middle of the fruit and then you twist off one half. This you can do also with a couple other small Borneo mangoes. How do you recognize the Asam Kamantan? Usually it's wider than it's tall. Look at this. Most mangoes are elongated. Some are very elongated, some are slightly elongated. This one is compressed. Here is where the peduncle attaches. Somewhere here is the tip, and the whole fruit is compressed. Same with this here, wider than it is tall. And with this here I cannot show you anymore because I cut it. Also typical for the Borneo mangoes, pretty big seeds. There is still some flesh on the seeds, but not too much. Yeah, outside the smell is not too strong, it's not overwhelming now out here, but there is quite a wind going, as you can see by the plastic and by the little flags over there. So I'm outside in the sun, in the wind, so the smell is not overwhelming. But as I said, I wouldn't like to be in the same flat with those here. I would keep them on the balcony, that would be acceptable, but not in the flat. The inside, just a small trace of the not a small trace, but just a trace of the machine oil taste. Also a bit of a fruity taste. Still tastes like a standard Borneo mangoes. Basically 80-90% of the wild mango species have this machine oil taste. The only one which I know which has no trace of it is Mangifera laurina, which they don't call Asam. Despite it being quite sour, they call it manga air, water mango, because you basically can make juice out of it by squeezing it gently. But all the other mangoes are called Asam, so they're supposed to be sour. But those are really overripe, so I hope that if they're a good variety, they might be quite sweet. So let's try it. Nah. Not too sour, not too sweet. Yeah. Also with some of those jungle mangoes you have to be careful not to touch the sap that oozes from the skin, because the mango is a close relative of the poison ivy. No problem about that as long as you just eat the Mangifera indica in the western shops. But once you come to the jungle mangoes, you should be careful. Not so much with this one, the other more dangerous ones, but still beware. I'm chewing on it now, and maybe my lips will feel it soon. Tastes like a mixture of mullet wine and tea. Not bad, but also not really good. It's okay. The skin, as you can see, is quite thin in this one. Some of the jungle mangoes can have skin up to 1.5 centimeters thick. Very thick skin, full with highly toxic and corrosive sap. This one, the skin seems to be a lot less than 2 millimeters, maybe about 1 millimeter. Oh, the sun is shining a lot. I'm still too white. Look at my feet. I have to be careful with the sun here. So yeah, not good, not bad. It's mostly not eaten fresh. It's mostly used for sauces and curries. And yeah, you have to know that when you buy it, maybe only about half of it is usable fresh. But still, it's not bad, and I'm gonna eat those mangoes for sure. So folks, yeah, I'm glad that I managed to find an overripe Asam Kamantan, because only then can you feel the complete range of tastes and flavors in a fruit. Stay tuned. My teeth are full with those fibers, that's why I'm lisping. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and fruit-rich city of Kuching. Actually, I'm heading already to the next beautiful market here. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.